Rangers. We're joint top with Celtic at the top, but you never know when they'll slip up and never know when we'll slip up. Guys, as you guys saw in the last episode, last game, we beat Tottenham 1-0. Jordan Jones with a 98th minute winner to put us at top of our group with 2 group games to go, and that could be a very fine time for Jordan Jones to really think about it. So guys, we've been given a job and an offer about becoming the manager of Kilmarnock. Sorry my man, I'm not joining my club by actual support. We're just going to stay here with Rangers. Guys, we're just hoping exciting performance today would be nice to get into it ahead of the international break. Because after this we've got 2 games for Scotland, since I'm the manager of them this season as well. And then we've got to wait until April time to play to manage Scotland again, because that is when the qualifiers start against Holland, Iceland, and I think it is Slovenia or Slovakia, I can't remember. The 2 friendlies we've got after this Hamilton game. In charge of Scotland, I'm going to be are both at Hampden again, as I've took charge of Scotland 4 times. I've been in charge of Scotland 4 matches, and they've only won once and lost all 3, the other 3. Just hopefully they'll be ready for April time. Away to Hamilton in the league today with my Glasgow Rangers. Hopefully Celtic slip up and drop points today, and hopefully we can get a vital 3 points away to Hamilton, as we're joint top with Celtic on the same points, 25 from a possible, I think possible out of a possible 31, not 31, yeah 31.
Really is a great venue.
Sutter unlucky.
Character to every game it stages.
Ryan Jack now. Jack, what have you done? Well done, Ryan Jack. Great recovery from the midfielder. He lost it, then he won it back. Here's the winger, Ryan Kent.
And their support. Those losses smacks of a deeper rooted problem.
They've got the most losses this season in the league. Hamilton Ackies. Triumph here, we will probably batter them. And down goes Barisic, free kick early on to us on the left hand side. Hamilton have considered the most in the Scottish Premiership this season. Whipped in by Brazanic. Barisic takes aim at his free kick. Unlucky from that winger. A superb result in midweek against Tottenham and Ibrox. Jordan Jones with a 98th minute winner. It was very impressive to win at home, as we were top our Champions League group going in with 2 group games to go. It will be a massive step for us in our Champions League campaign. Got to beat Juventus, and then we've got to beat Sevilla to Real, going to the knockout round. We're probably already going through anyway, so our spectacular form. Here's Barisic, crosses one in. Alfredo's there! Alfredo Morelos! Alfredo Morelos! A big Barisic who got the assist, but Alfredo! And episode 4, season number 2 here at Glasgow Rangers! Alfredo! 28 minutes on the clock and we're 1-up in Hamilton. Can we just hold on for a vital, can we just hold on for another vital, precious 3 points, heading back to Ibrox at this rate. Hamilton are bottom of the Premiership so far. So we're fighting for the title because we're level in points with league leader Celtic. They're just ahead of us on, Celtic are just ahead of us on goal difference. Maybe they will slip up today, since we are already 1-up at Hamilton. They probably don't even know what our result is going. Morelos is there as Ryan Kent finds him. It's Alfredo Morelos, toe poked and almost in past the goalkeeper for his second of this first half. We're now going to have to get stuck into play Hamilton in the next couple of matches against them. Matches will be crucial into our results. In the new year we will bring in signings in January. We will be bringing in signings, but only rotational subs. Alfredo, Kent. Good run, this is from Barisic. Good ball in. Alfredo almost scored a spectacular goal there. Did Alfredo Morelos. It's 1-0 at the break. Morelos with the only goal so far. We went all over Hamilton, and Alfredo, I'm very proud, has got a goal today, as we're loving being 1-up at Hamilton. We then Fine Voice, our travelling support. All travelled well from Glasgow and going to be away from Ibrox for a little couple of days. Can we really marchily on to another victory? Ryan Jack will be playing for us at Hampden. Since I'm the Scotland boss, I'm bold Ryan Jack because I think he's going to be a promising player for the Scotland national team. Barisic to whip in the dangerous corner. That's going in towards the back post. That winger must continue and win it. He does. Well done to onto Connor Golson. Davis. Jack. Arfield. Now there's Tav. Hopefully he swings one in. Good in, swing in from the right back. And we are still 1-up in Hamilton. I think at this rate, guys, we will be top of the Premiership, but only a goal difference probably to Celtic. Celtic have conceded 4 goals this season, or 5. We've only conceded 3 times. We're actually spectacular, and last season we conceded quite a lot. We're going to bring on Jordan Jones shortly after his 98th minute winner against Tottenham in midweek. It was spectacular to get that Champions League victory that we desperately need in our last 2 group games since we are top of the group, and only by a point. Here we go again as we're on the counter attack. We'll make our subs and then we'll come on shortly. We're going to bring on Jordan Jones for that winger, and we're also going to bring on Katic to just defend. Right guys, they'll come on shortly. Here comes James Tavernier on the outside, and it's going to be off throw-in on 73 minutes. Oh! Here's Ryan Jack. Finds Stephen Davis. Good turn from Davis. Great run from Barisic here.
Really good feet.
Barisic. Hilaros unlucky. Jordan Jones was sniffing around there too. Was Jordan Jones. Katic! I think that was Katic or Shutter there. But they've headed to Arfield.
It is quite a run he's making here. Rangers are looking to make this one.
We're looking to hold on. Blade, it's quite difficult actually for me because I'm not very good with words like names like that. But I call Maleros. So guys, we're going to bring on Hadji later on. Hopefully he can come off the bench and make an impact again. Jack with a through ball looking for Alfredo Maleros. There's Alfredo anyway. Alfredo! Looking for a second goal in the match, but winning 1-0 in Hamilton. I will take probably if we can hold on and win it. But it would be very nice for another precious 3 points. Barisic is injured, I see. Oh, he might be injured for Barisic. I don't know how long he'll be up for, but hopefully we're back after the international break, because after this we've got my 5th game in charge of Scotland. And we're looking to, because we've been in charge of Scotland's national squad 4 games and only won 1 and lost 3 because of the team move. Ryan Jack and John Sutter have both been put in the squad and rolled them into it. And Alfredo with the only goal of the game, a 1-0 win here in Hamilton Hamilton Academical. We've beaten Accies 1-0. Man of the match goes to Alfredo. Well guys, it was very controversy from our team. We just have to really continue it. Celtic, how they got on? Celtic have drew, so guys, we are 2 points clear at the top of the Premiership. We are in the title race now. It is good for us as we're going into that international break looking happy. We're ready to take on Sevilla in a friendly at Hampden now. Since we got, oh, don't really care about this.
Ross, you're my favorite streamer. Keep up the good work and thanks.
Alright, these kind of Simulados, right? Is that a problem with you? But guys, that's our team for this. Come on, Aiming Brophy, I'm going to give a start because I believe in it, and Dono as well. See guys, we've changed pretty much the full 11 that fielded. So guys, I've been in charge of Scotland national team 4 games, and we've only won once and we've lost 3 other ones. They've all been a Hampden, we've got Slovenia, and then we've got another friendly, and then we won't be in charge of Scotland until April for the when the qualifiers start.
No, that's okay.
Cheers, Reese. Right guys, let's get into this game at Hampden against Slovenia. It's a friendly. We are ready.
The sky is blue and the players are with us for
We are ready to take on them. Oh, guys, I'm giving David Marshall a starting goal. I've rolled in Kilmarnock striker Eamon Brophy, Stephen O'Donnell. I've rolled him up. I've called him up to the Scotland national squad that we developed. So guys, I've been in charge of Scotland 4 games and we've lost 3 times and won once. The win was against Ukraine. The games have all been at Hampden. And Slovenia have Jan Oblak in goal. There's our team. There's our team motivation. We are ready to get stuck in to our game that we must hopefully win to have any chance of it. So guys, I made a lot of rotational 11 changes. Graeme Shinnie and Andrew Shinnie are both on the bench. Ryan Jack and John Sutter are both my players at Rangers. I've enrolled them into the team. Slovenia big names including goalkeeper Jan Oblak in the goal. And I know number 9. And on their bench, I don't know any of their players except from Handanovic. Can we get off to now a better start? The international break comes and we're ready. Let's go Scotland. There's Ryan Christie. Early team attack and the new team move and the new starting 11. I hope will be good up until that corner, up until the qualifiers. Free kick to us. I think it was a handball. Nope.
Free kick in a dangerous position.
Charlie McGuire's the best to take it, but I'm going to give it give Ryan Jack a wee go. It's going to be Ryan Jack. Well blocked is Ryan Jack, unlucky. But we are promising good possession so far from us, as this team looks pretty good for our national squad. We can play in the qualifiers hopefully. And Brophy, the Kilmarnock striker who finished a couple of episodes ago for Kilmarnock against my Rangers team. Eamon Brophy, well, good to be in the Scotland team as I roll him in because he's pretty good. Unlucky with a fine finish that would have been. Eamon Brophy's a bit small, but it's good to see him in the Scotland team that I have called up. I have called up a lot of players you wouldn't expect to be called up. But guys, our team is getting better and better.
In my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Ryan Jack and Sutter have been performing well for me. Sutter's our substitute for the Scotland team, but he's normally in the starting 11 for me at Rangers.
Football's endless list of could haves and should haves. Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Here comes Savino. Oh, it's past David Marshall. And another defeat. This guys is my 5th. This is my 5th game in charge of Scotland, and we're looking to avoid my 4th defeat when I've only won 1 game in charge. The boys have just not really operated and really defended work. David Marshall could have done a bit better, but he didn't. And Eamon Brophy gets the game back on the way. I'm really frustrated, and I thought this team was doing promisingly good, and it was, but we're doing what we used to do. Good turn. Here's Kenny McLean though. Good from the Norwich City man. It's Kenny McLean. Kenny McLean, the former Aberdeen player now at Norwich City. I'm involved. That man. Kenny McLean. It's good to see Kenny McLean in the Scotland team that I selected for this friendly. Ahead of them qualifiers in April that start. We have to be up against it. But guys, we really have to take on and beat Slovenia now. Slovenia are looking for number 2. They are at Robbo. Well done. There's James Forrest. Backwards towards Ryan Jack. Now, Kenny McLean out to Ryan Christie. Eamon Brophy wants it, but he won't get near it. O'Donnell, the Kilmarnock player. Ryan Christie's giving it away. O'Donnell, you could have done a bit better there.
Good idea, just poorly executed.
Here comes Savinia. Unlucky O'Donnell, headed away by us as this team seems to be defending pretty better.
Brings it forward.
Brilliant stuff from James Forrest. He's our only goal scorer in the friendlies that have been in charge of. And that 1-0 win over Ukraine here, and we've lost all the rest of our games. We're losing this game going into half time. Oh Jesus! Jesus, man! For Savinia, no, their team move is going to finish. Paul McKinley, alright, my man. So guys, we're making subs at half time. We're going to bring on Kilmarnock defender he can't. So guys, we're going to bring on Stuart Finlay at half time. And we're also going to bring on, I'm going to give Greg Taylor his debut for us, and we're going to put Lair and Robbo go up in the park. But Greg Taylor, the Celtic player, I haven't bought him. It's good time for him to make a Scotland appearance this season. We need to really believe in our team, or motivation will be over at the qualifying campaign stage that starts in April time. No, you can't reset Lee. It's because he's not Scottish. There's O'Donnell. So Stuart Finlay, good combining between the Kilmarnock players. There's Ryan Jack. Out to Robbo. Back out to Andrew Robertson. Melly Gamer. Who's Melly Gamer? We're really going to have to be up against it in the next friendly that will take place in about a few days' time here. Can't remember who it's against though.
Series A.
Minutes played.
We get the block in the defence. Might have already conceded, but we are actually doing pretty good defending in this game compared to the other friendlies when we had terrible defence. This defence is working harder than any defence we put in. Greg Taylor, well done. Here's Stuart Finlay. O'Donnell is calling for it, and he looks the long ball for Christie. Brophy now. Sean McGinn. Richard Ryan Christie.
Looking for a decent ball in.
Good from the winger. Good ball in, but Eamon Brophy is there. It's Andrew Robertson.
Scotland are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Is this friendly? It's not even near over. Taylor eyeing up his options in the middle. Good ball in. Saved well by Jan Oblak. That could have been 1-1. I was very, very happy with where that team move went, as we were actually creating a lot of chances here that are really getting tipped wide by Jan Oblak. What a spectacular save, guys, that was from Jan Oblak. We've got four subs left, and we're going to bring them all on. Oliver Buck, bring him on. We'll bring on Graham Shinney as well, see what he can do. I'm also going to bring on Andrew Shinney, and we're going to bring on Tierney as well. Just hopefully them substitutions will work and do work for us. It's time for Andrew Shinney and Graham Shinney to come on. There's Ryan Jack. Taylor. Greg Taylor now. And it's Andrew Shinney. Andrew Shinney! And Andrew Shinney I brought him in for his Scotland debut, and I'm very proud of how my management goes. Andrew Shelley, the Luton Town player, has grabbed us an equaliser against Sevilla. I'm very proud already of Andrew Shelley and his contribution of ruling him into the Scotland 11, the Scotland national call-up, then I called him up. Sevilla have no chance of walking away with a win. What a spectacular save there. Sevilla looking for the winner.
Really putting a few chances together here, taking what can only add to such good momentum now.
Sevilla. Oh, they headed it just wide, but Andrew Shelley got us the equaliser. I've only lost 3 games, drawn 1, and won 1 as Scotland manager. Man of the match goes to their player. At least that Andrew Shelley got picked out well by Greg Taylor. Andrew Shelley and Graham Shelley are brilliant 2 subs. Well, that's a good game to really get into batter. Now guys, our next friendly is against Bosnia. I'm going to make a couple of changes today. Andrew Shelley might have scored in that game, so I was very impressed with him, but he will be starting still as a substitute. Forrest will be out as Graham Shelley will be going to left back, with Rob will go at the park. John McGinn will be replaced by Andrew Shelley. And the other change is, actually guys, we're going to put Kenny McLean on the bench and put Graham Shelley in midfield with Ryan Jack and Greg Taylor at the left back. So hopefully our squad can do something of a doubt in really its territory against Bosnia. We're really hoping for a good performance here at Hampden.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are in the conditions for the beautiful game.
So guys, my changes today. Kenny McLean. Brophy leads the line once more. Walks out this time, does Andrew Shelley. Graham Shelley also walks out onto the pitch at the start of the match here at Hampden Park, as I'm excited for this game.
This is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. And so, the national anthem.
See, Pjanic is playing for them. Scored against my Rangers team for Juventus in the Champions League last season, but we lead the group now. But guys, we're playing Bosnia in our last friendly before our next game in charge of Scotland will be not until April, when the Euro qualifiers will start, and we'll have to batter teams in that. Okay, the team news for me today. Andrew Shelley, Graham Shelley and Greg Taylor come in. Kenny McLean, John McGinn and James Forrest are all dropped from the 11 that faced in that 1-1 draw with Sevilla. After Greg Taylor found Andrew Shelley to get the late equaliser. Here come their team. I know obviously Pjanic number 8. I know number 22. I know Edin Dzeko on the bench, and I know Kolasinac on the bench too. Right, let's get this final friendly a very farewell to me until May, until April time. Here's Christie, here's Ryan Jack, here's Andrew Shelley, onto his brother Graham Shelley for Robbo. Good early attack here. Robbo to Brophy. Good finish. That would have been Brophy with a shot. Saved well by the Bosnia keeper. Guys, early attack from us it was, as we're delightful to be back involved, getting into games at Hampden. Frank Christie.
Oh, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Oh! Well, one by Charlie Mulgrew there, but couldn't find Graham Shenny or Andrew Shenny. Good to both be in the team news that I've announced for this game. Last friendly before the qualifier starts in April time.
Great strength on the ball.
That's why we're back in Scotland duty. Well, blocked by Andrew Shenny, him and his brother Graham Shenny. It's good to get them involved here at Hampden Park. Finish it. Christie, Christie's well won it. Then O'Donnell just runs in straight into the path for Christie, who's down. Christie trying to get in the way. Right, we had it down with Greg Taylor. Here's Graham Shenny. We're on the attack force. Can we switch it to the left? Yes, we can. Here's Robbo. Robbo, go! Down goes Robbo. He's complaining, free kick, but the referee says no. Very frustrated in that sort of action.
And it's played forward.
Oh my God! He's just done O'Donnell. It's a fine save there by David Marshall, who believes in this final friendly that he might never be called up again. Here's Christie. Deflected, almost found Andrew Shenny. One Graham Shenny. Across the park. O'Donnell couldn't do anything after Mulgrew. Oh my God, they're putting in dangerous balls into our box, penalty box, but they just can't seem to score. Brophy deflected as Brophy won it well on the head. Andrew Shenny. Freeman Brophy. Brophy wants to get it back from Andrew Shenny. Free kick against Graham Shenny is really complaining. With Bosnia, I feel they've got a lot of divers as their divers continue. Here's Pjanic. Takes aim. Gonna knock it away. Scotland. That will be a free kick against Robertson as they take it quickly. And then Robertson doesn't foul that time. Bosnia getting away from Christie. Christie got in the way. Very well done to us defensively. We have defended the boys have defended pretty well. So guys, we're making a sub in midfield. We're going to bring on Ryan Fraser for Andrew Shenny and put Robbo in that central midfield role. It's very good to bring on Ryan Fraser. Guys, we're bringing on Ryan Fraser, and going off is number 7, Andrew Shenny. We're going to bring off Andrew Shenny, who's actually very good so far and really is pretty tired. We're going to bring him off at half time, maybe to develop Ryan Fraser a little bit more. Shenny, Graham Shenny never did anything there, I don't think. Well done by Greg Taylor. There's him and Brophy's former Kilmarnock teammate. Ryan Fraser continue with the ball, and he runs up that left wing.
Beautifully done.
Can him and Brophy attack it? He possibly can. Him and Brophy's one is a corner that Robbo will swing in. It's a good delivery, hopefully. Oh, Scott McKenna. Oh, he's used his pace and strength, Scott McKenna. Here we go. Good from the Aberdeen player. There's Ryan Jack. Ryan Jack. Oh, Ryan Jack. Who's at my team Rangers right now. So close to a Scotland goal. And Scott McKenna is trying to use his legs. Good, David Marshall is keeping the clean sheet this time. Going to bring on John Sutter, our player at Rangers, for Scott McKenna, and also going to bring on Scott McTominay for Ryan Jack. But they're not going off quite yet. David Marshall takes the throw out. Can we break?
Good idea, just poorly executed.
Come on, Bosnia. Offside against the Bosnia player. Bosnia. I don't really care as Bosnia are trying to walk away from Hampden with a win in my last game in charge as a friendly manager. Here's Robbo. Scott McTominay. It'll be good to bring on the Manchester United man and try and link with Brophy, the Kilmarnock striker, as our attack force has been pretty good so far. Here's Shinnie, out to Ryan Fraser.
Good running with the ball, can they build on it?
Really kind of disappointed as a no-goal show. It's very promising though to draw with Bosnia. Graham Shinnie! Then O'Donnell concedes the free kick. Stephen O'Donnell has been booked for a clumsy challenge. Eamon Brophy, the Kilmarnock striker. We're going to bring him off, guys. Bring on Oliver Burke. Ollie Burke up front. As Brophy, off he goes late on. He can't believe being replaced by me. This could be very biting to get our side ready. Ryan Fraser, Burke, Christie. It's not Christie, it's McTominay. Can't use his pace and strength.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be more. Someone has been forced to pull out lane here, and the manager's concerned to substitute.
Gonna bring off Christie and bring on James Forrest.
The pitch is going to be okay, at least for now.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Nothing in that tackle or something. Bosnia looking for the winner in the last few moments. 4 minutes of added on time. Headed over by Bosnia though. As Bosnia headed over the bar. We don't care, we're playing on at Hampden. We have to really spark a counter-attack to finish Bosnia. And they will not be happy probably, but our fans who paid good money to come to this final friendly before the qualifying starts in April. Here's Greg Taylor.
Really good feet.
Cuts back. And there's Graham Shinnie. And a 0-0 draw, I'll take that. We've been 6 games in charge, we've lost 3, 1-1 and drawn twice, but that's okay. And international friendlies in November, we drew both of them. We're happy with the team that we have selected for them games. It might play in the qualifiers. Another more qualifiers that we have to work hard in. I'll take that as a 0-0 draw anyway. At least we kept a clean sheet. Back to Rangers duty. The team motivation has to be good at Easter Road, or we don't have a chance. Hopefully we can beat them out in the red and white sock kit as we're ready to challenge at Easter Road. We're here at Easter Road. Easter Road is looking pretty raining day. And a trip to Easter Road for us. Let's go. So guys, we are 3 points. We are 2 points clear at the top of the Scottish Premiership. Only Celtic drew last time out in the Premiership, where we won to put us 2 points clear at the top of the Premiership. We can't avoid defeat or draw, or Celtic might catch us again. Come on guys, we need to stay top. Oh, Shagger and Golson couldn't do anything. And why are Hibs always seem to be beating us? Why? I'm sick of this, guys. We should always be winning, at least against Hibs. We always seem to lose at their ground at this rate. Barisic is out with an injury, so Andy Halliday is covering it left back. Got to tell you guys that, but Barisic is injured, so Andy Halliday starts over Barisic today. There's Andy Halliday, scored once last season and then was out the whole second half of last season out on loan. He's still at Bolivian. Melanos with a header. Good ball in from Andy Halliday.
in the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Let's have it under Holiday. Oh, very good foot box. We're 1 down at Easter Road. We need to get a points on the road again. Still 2 points clear, but we are under pressure at the moment. Why? Because we're 1 down at Easter Road. We're going to have to really work hard. I'm back from the Hampden heroics that we suffered. And Halliday might involve in the Scotland national team if he does any decent ball. Barisic is out injured. And that trip to Italy in midweek coming. Halliday might have to travel with the squad. Barisic might be back. So we get a point or win out of that game, we will be qualified probably for the knockout stages of the Champions League. Oh! Almost 2-0 down as Shagger almost gave it. At least Shagger knows it's Premiership duty all now for him. It's very confident to really see what we can do. At winger into Scott Arfield. Play on, Andy Halliday now. Kent into the middle. There's Arfield! And Arfield hits the bar to deny him his 3rd Scottish Premiership goal of the season after netting none in the entire of the last campaign. We have to develop.
Concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is. Forward it goes.
Ryan Jack, he's glad he played at Hampden. And honestly guys, he played absolutely excellent to defend for us in both games. 1 down always the time at Easter Road. We have to get a couple of points on the board again. Or Premiership survival.
And he's been booked for simulation.
Martin Boyle's booked for diving on Golson.
Well, that's just very cynical.
That's a well booking for Boyle who dived there. Never a penalty. Here's Andy Halliday. Good to see him get in the Burning half, hopefully. Yep, he does. Ryan Kent. We are still 1 down at Easter Road going into half time. Easter Road fans will probably really applaud their team by leading at the break. Only unless we can spoil their party, since we want to spoil it. But we haven't spoiled it at all against the Hibernian. Full! And it's half time, guys. We're getting beat 1-0 at the break. Christian Doyle with the only goal. Guys, this is pretty damn poor. Our Premiership title race is still on the line today. We have to salvage something in the second half. Let for Kent! Why is Kent not buried up for 1-1? I cannot believe it. We start a half, we get demolished, and we never will score in the Premiership. We did beat Hibs earlier on in the season. It was a stunning 2-0 win for us at Ibrox. Ryan Jack. It was good to see him in that Scotland call-up.
Game last time out, and look to build on that.
Only a point would be very nice. Easter Road doesn't take us like we are going to take our chances.
Rangers roll behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Guys, we're making our sub shortly. They will be coming on. I'm going to bring on a Rebo for Arfield. That's only the sub I want to make for now, as a precious time will go on at Easter Road. Won by Ryan Kent. Ryan Jack. Kent. And Alfredo will let us equalise. Oh man, we're not on level there. Precious 3 points are on the line for us today. We have to pick up at least another gasping 3 points. We'll probably be in second spot in the Premiership table till the end of the season.
I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
There's Jackson. For Hibernian. Horgan. Tav and Rebo stay on him. Somebody. Well, one by Sitter near there. Jack. Davis out to that winger. Alfredo Meleros. And Ryan Kent, he has to just beat the keeper. Ryan Kent has done that. It's still 1-0 Hibernian. I thought Ryan Kent had done a lovely equaliser there. Ryan Kent, Alfredo found him. Ryan Kent. Guys, we're going to make a late sub. We're going to bring on Jordan Jones for Ryan Kent, who's just missing a glorious chance to equalise. Off you go, Kent. Jordan Jones, 2 Premiership goals to his name this season and 1 Champions League goal. That's pretty good from Jordan Jones, who is really believing in himself to start in midweek against Juventus. A late point, I wouldn't mind.
This lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through.
From Tavernier, Golson, come on Golson, well done, hacked away. Now Ryan Jack, out to that winger. Alfredo Meleros. Poor touch there from Jordan Jones. Our team's not over. We've not finished our game at Easter Road. And the winger hits it! And the winger has got us a point at Easter Road! The winger loved competing with us at Demo over the summer. He wanted probably to sign a new deal with Demo over the summer, but he agreed contracts with us. And a 91st minute equaliser from the winger. And he's got us a crucial point at Easter Road. Yes! But a point as the winger is the right ball he scored. We've got a very vital point at Easter Road. How's Celtic got on? Celtic have drew with Hamilton. We are still 2 points clear at the top, so we are table toppers. As we are delightful how much our results are going our way. Up against Juventus, we're top. We're playing Motherwell first at Ibrox. Guys, ahead of the Juventus game, we're going to make a full couple of changes. Barisic is not going to be welcomed back into the starting 11 quite yet, even though he will be back for the midweek game. We're going to play Hadji today in Davis's position. And Ryan Kent will also be a substitute. We're going to put Jordan Jones in. So guys, also Ryan Jack, I'm going to rule him out completely and play Jason Holt. And it'll be good to see Jason Holt start today. Jason Holt has not started for a while, but it's good to play him. And when you need him, you really will want to win this game of him. Guys, just the live score right now in FA Cup. I know it's from your life. I'll just tell you about it. It's Chelsea 2, Liverpool 0. Right guys, we're getting stuck in tomorrow. A point at Easter Road. Last weekend, we're still 2 points at the top. We're convincing going to stay top for the full of the rest of this season. Oh no, Alfredo Meleros gets the game on the way for us. Into Jason Holt. We're ready, let's go. Tavernier into Jason Holt. Here's Halliday. Barisic will be back for the midweek trip to Italy against Juve. Point at Easter Road last weekend saw us staying 2 points clear at the top of the we are still 2 points clear at the top of the Scottish Premiership. Yep. They've lost the game, and so we won 9, they've won 8, so we're domestically going to be champions at this rate as we look to continue our invincible run.
Who's running with the ball? Can they field on?
That winger who scored an equaliser last time out at Easter Road really believes that we can win this. Golson unlucky. Golson, what a touch onto Jordan Jones. Jones is in while Kent's resting on the bench. Barisic is not back from his injury problem. Halliday's still playing because Barisic is fully recovered but won't be back until that Juventus trip. Motherwell looking to go in front here. Very well done as Arfield onto Hadji. Jones into Fredo Meleros, out to that winger. Good to see Jason Holt playing in it, guys, for the first time I think since middle of September off the bench. Really needs motivation. That's why it's good to give Jason Holt and rare start. Jones is calling for it. And Jordan Jones calls for it! And Jones scores his 4th goal of the season. His 3rd in the Premiership. He has 1 in the Champions League. And Jordan Jones believes that we have found him. And he might sign a new contract with us during the week. Hopefully he does. Jordan Jones gives us the lead inside 27 minutes, and Jones is delighted with an sensational goal. We beat Motherwell earlier on in the season at Fir Park 2-0 to continue pushing Celtic, but now we pushed them down to the wire domestically at top of this league. Jordan Jones looking for 2nd, looking for his 5th of the season. Jordan Jones, he's been brilliant from that left wing when he's played. Jason Holt, Mark O'Hara, looking for the equaliser, as they know Jordan Jones is probably very good. Last season he didn't score a goal, Jordan Jones, but he scored 4 this season. That's 3 in the Premiership, 1 in the Champions League for a dramatic winner here against Tottenham. Play Juventus away midweek before Sevilla home game in the last game. Do we beat Juventus or get a point against them? We could be finishing the group top. We are still 1 up against Motherwell. Jordan Jones with the only goal so far. Jordan Jones. As Jordan Jones is the left he's playing today. He got a goal so far. As Jordan Jones is a brilliant player this season. You've just got to develop him into Alexa. Into the game plan that we have to demolish teams when we did last season. Motherwell looking for a leveller. Motherwell did very well against us last season. They've not done the greatest against us so far this season. Jason Holt, Hadji, back in towards Jason Holt. Here's Jason Holt. Hold on by Jason Holt there. Down goes Jason Holt. He's complaining, but who cares? Hadji wins it. Or James Tavernier. Good ball in. There's Arfield. Hadji, he sets up. Hadji hasn't scored since the end of Hadji hasn't actually scored for us since the end of last season. Arfield. Scott Arfield. Another goal! Arfield with his 3rd of the season, a 3rd goal of the season for Scott Arfield, and he's in tremendous goal scoring form. Arfield with 3 goals in the space of just 3.5 months. He's brilliant, a goal per month, and Scott Arfield scores. Arfield didn't score at all last season, but he now has his 3rd of this season, and they've all come in the Premiership. Arfield is tremendous in his goal scoring tally this season. We're going to make our first sub of the game. We're going to bring on Stephen Davis for Jason Holt. Jason Holt's played just over an hour, but Jason Holt off he goes, probably being ruled in. So guys, Scott Arfield didn't score a goal at all last season. That's his 3rd of this campaign. Him and Jones are doing pretty well this season. Both of them convincingly when they did both terrible for goals last season. Andy Halliday did get 1 goal last season. A dramatic late equaliser. Here it was against Aberdeen. Here's Jones. Looks for Alfredo Meleros. That's surely going out for off-row. And Jones! He's going to bring off that winger, bring on Ryan Kent on that side as Jordan Jones. This thing out on the left wing. It's Jordan Jones. Here's Hadji. Unlucky. Well, but by Golson. 4-1 to Stephen Davis, well done by him. Maleros looks for Ryan Kent. Superb pass from Alfredo Maleros. In goes Ryan Kent. An easy finish, easy tap in. And Ryan Kent was well on. And Ryan Kent scores another goal for his season. I'm very proud of the substitute to really on to boo his fine individual performance again. Ryan Kent knows how to tap a finish off the post, then he got the rebound, so easy. Now our last sub of this game sees Alfredo Maleros go off. Maleros hasn't scored today, but a new striker will be brought in. Only will come for a little bit of action before that Juventus game.
So introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on. 3 without reply.
We are absolutely climbing this Premiership table. We know when we've got to get a result. And what have we gone and done with domestically beaten Motherwell? Oh yes! And the Italian striker has his first goal for the club. I'll be appreciating his first goal for the club, and he is believing what he can do in many motivations that have given him. It's only his 5th start, but he's hoping to really demolish his team move. He loves a goal or two when he plays for us now. That's his first goal for the club. St Johnny Suso on deadline day on a free.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Surely this will be the last shot. What a run he's making here. There are a few waiting for it.
And Connor Dawson! Oh! As we know it, so it's gonna be the time of burn. A cruising wing today. Our striker who came on for Alfredo Maleros. The man of the match was Jordan Jones. And our striker who came on for Alfredo Maleros scored his first goal for the club. At least that he's got it. Maleros really didn't get a goal today, but who cares? 4-0. Have Celtic got on? Celtic have won again at Kilmarnock. Have won at Kilmarnock. Still 2 points clear at the top. We are very title challengers as we are very fighting for this season's title to really be ours. Hopefully, yes. Come on, boys. Come on, blue and white. Now, guys, away to Juventus in the 5th group game. We are top of the group. Juventus are second. I think we have to beat them. They beat us 2-0 at Ibrox in the opening game. Our Barisic will be involved tonight, but guys, we've got some news. Arfield to go to Blackburn. That's not ever happening for Arfield. We've got a bit of scouting to do on the 24th of November. That's my strong 11. Ryan Kent, we'll roll him back in, thank God. Jordan Jones, good to see you on the bench, my man. Ryan Jack back in, and Hadji will be back on the bench, as Stephen Davis will be back in. Also, guys, Barisic, it's good to see you. As it's good to see Barisic is back from his injury trouble and will travel with us at Juventus. Guys, we're going to come back in a minute. Right guys, let's get into Juventus and hopefully beat them to consolidate. If we beat them or draw with them, I think we're definitely going to be in the knockout stages of this Champions League season after we came last in our group last season. But this season we are going into the 5th group game with one group game to go top of the group. And that is pretty hard against Juventus. So guys, the only game we've lost is against Juventus. We lost 2-0 to Juventus, then we beat Sevilla away, and then we drew with Tottenham away, and then we won against Tottenham at home. Can we beat Juventus after they beat us 2-0 at Ibrox in match day 1? This is match day 5. Juve are pretty much a hard team. Yeah, but we really have to get stuck in. Shaggers in goal. A stunning 4-0 win over Manuel last time out in our league game to see us still 2 points clear at the top. Win of the Premiership. Can we just get stuck in and beat Juve here in Torino? As Juventus do play in Torino. There's our travelling support in blue and red as we are ready to get stuck in. But hopefully you guys are really going to enjoy this video today to continue it. As guys, we're ready. Our team is just warmed up. Barisic is back from injury. Ryan Jacks, welcome back following I dropped him because of a tough fitness injury. Okay, here is the Juventus starting 11 for match day 5. We've got a couple of different players in from the other group game. Hassani is the lap on. Guys, I'm back to my strongest possible 11. Barisic has returned from injury. That's a sign of genius. We have to really stuck into Juve tonight. As it goes, Champions League campaign back underway. Let's go. Here's Juventus. They really want an early lead, probably. We want to be the team of the early lead. Beating Tottenham was my favourite moment of the group so far. And Shaggers is beaten early as Ronaldo finishes it well. Juventus are in front early against us. We know they're going to beat us, but you never know. We come back and win the game, I'll be happy. Davis. There's Alfredo Maleros. Is that winger? Gets it back to Alfredo. Oh no! That would have been beautiful in Italy! Guys, it means if we lose this... Guys, if we lose this, we have to beat Sevilla in our last group game at Ibrox. We'll desperately need to beat Sevilla. A point tonight would probably consider us in the Champions League knockout rounds. Pedal. Ken! Terrible pass as we're losing in Torino at this rate again for the 2nd season in a row. This time saved well by Shagger. At least that Shagger knows he made a mistake. Terrible pass. Unlucky Arfield. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just wide of Shagger's goal. At least Shagger remains on his line. It's going to be taking the goal kick by Shagger. At least that Shagger knows it's a big night. Our youth backup keeper has not even played a single minute of football this season. Alfredo Maleros. Back up to James Tavernier. Kent's in the middle. Kent with a header just over the bar. At least we could have got the equaliser there. We're up to a pretty good side when we play like this football. Very nice. It's not going to be long from Chesney. Takes it short to Delict. Oh, Fredo! Oh, Fredo! Putting two of the centre backs under lots of pressure there. We have to not struggle. Well done. They've made a mistake again. Juve are a little bit making mistakes tonight.
Really good feet.
Here's Alfredo.
That's a look and place it in.
As that winger hits it. Oh, that could have been a 1-1. That was a goal, I'll be happy. Why? Because he scored equaliser at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium back a couple of weeks back. We're loving Champions League. As we're getting in about our group opponents.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Never fell.
Chan into the right position to intercept.
Blaze between now, followed by Stephen Davis, no booking for the midfielder. Oh shit, here they come again.
Who's going to get there?
Free kick into Arfield, never touched him, but Arfield ends up in the referee's notebook. Juventus have a free kick. It's in shooting range for Pjanic. It's Pjanic. Then blocked by us, and then Davis clears, looking for Alfredo. But guys, we are one down at the break. But Arfield can't believe being in the book just before the break. Right, can't believe Cristiano scored. We're going to have to keep an eye on Juventus. The second half's on the way. We're pretty confident we can do this. Let's go. Come on, Rangers. Here's Arfield. Alfredo Maleros for Kent. Here's Barisic out on the left.
The second 45 minutes. I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that
So we've got Barisic on the ball. That winger. By Adam. On the ball, Kent! Oh! And we're leveling Juventus now! Ryan Kent accelerates our position! And I do believe that what we can do is very controversy, as this group is not ending on us. 10 minutes into the second half, we are level. It's Ryan Kent tickles. Can we do this?
It could be in here.
Higuain. Oh, it's 2-1 instantly to Juventus. They're absolutely stunning. They seem to know how to want to win a game, and they know it's us. They want to drive out of it.
Juventus take the lead.
Maleros.
Very well.
Ryan Kent trying to get it back into Maleros' path. Shooter.
I hope it's just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim? Spot on, Peter. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Here's Shooter into Arfield, into that winger, onto Alfredo. So that winger comes up for it as Tav.
Just brushed off the ball there. The next. Chiellini plays it forward. Here's Higuain.
Our fans are really enjoying being in the away support.
There, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Our fans might be in the travelling support, and we might be losing, but we can do this. I believe in the team. Right, guys, we're going to bring on Hagi as well. But guys, it would be nice to really make on the subs and really bounce into it. Unlucky Arfield, come on. We have to keep them motivated and marking. The Juventus team are possibly going to get an attack going. They do, but Davis well one in the air from you. Kent unlucky, so looks for Alfredo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He hits it.
So spectacular from Cristiano Ronaldo. And guys, we are not going to win here. But that's a top corner finish from you. It's Cristiano, what do you expect? We're going to be a big third in the group at this rate. It means we have to defo beat Sevilla. And I believe we can do that.
Sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through them. That was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
At least we've got a goal in Italy this time. Unlike last season, we didn't score a single goal against Juve. And a terrible defeat sees us! A big second in the group, but guys, we have to beat Sevilla then. In that last group game, and if we do, I'll be happy. Ronaldo just absolutely ripped us apart. We were absolutely rubbish. Sevilla have lost to Tottenham. We are in second. We need to beat Sevilla then, but the group is still being promised that we will be qualifying. Come on! Now we got a game in Aberdeen. For the trip to Aberdeen look at the same 11 fielded at Juventus. Barisic is glad to be playing in the Premiership today, as we are going to get stuck in, hopefully, to Aberdeen and demolish them. But guys, I believe we can do this and beat Aberdeen. We're 2 points clear at the top of the Premiership, guys. After this, we've got Hearts at home, and then we've got Sevilla in our last Champions League group game that we must win, because we're second in our group, following the 3-1 defeat at Juventus in midweek after getting 1-1. Aberdeen! We're playing against the Sheepers. Come on, guys, we've got to keep them out. Aberdeen, here they come early on. They know what happened to us in midweek, so they're probably going to try and go for it. Well done, Barisic. Good to see you back in the Premiership team news. Now it's our winger. It's Alfredo Maleros. Kent. Aberdeen are really going to try and attack well against us today, but I doubt they'll win. Vital 3 points is on the line once again for us. We're looking to remain 2 points clear at the top of the Premiership ahead of Celtic. Alfredo, Kent finds him. Saved well by Thomas Cherney. As I really believe in this team that really will be a very big title race between us and Celtic, as we lead by 2 points at the top of the table, and they walked away with the title last season, Celtic, because of our defeat to them. Don't know when the second Old Firm derby the season at Ibrox will be. I think it's in January time. Who really cares? We're just getting stuck into other sides. Aberdeen, here they come. Here come Aberdeen early on. Here's Sutter. Good ball in. Wilson! Just wide of Shagger's goal. At least Shagger remains in nets for us. We need Shagger in for that Defo Sevilla game, or he will have to probably retire at the end of the season, and we just want to sign a new deal. Here's Davis. Looks for Bazanic Barisic and finds him well. Up the line for Ryan Kent, winger. From the winger. Alfredo Maleros. Alfredo Maleros. Alfredo Maleros. Thomas Cherney says, come on! Thomas Cherney, an Aberdeen goalkeeper, will never bring him into Rangers Football Club. I really would love him to stay with Aberdeen the rest of his career. Tav, well done. Through ball would be nice. Lovely through ball to the winger. Alfredo Maleros to Kent. Finds Alfredo Maleros again. Here's Ryan Kent. Saved by Thomas Cherney. Right in front of our travelling support. Our winger will take it into the box. Good ball in. Kent is behind it, and Ryan Jack to hit it. Ryan Jack has scored 1 goal this season. Came in a 2-1 win, or 2-0 win at Ross County. Tav, do better, but Aberdeen are still drawing with us. I'm very happy with that so far. We draw and Celtic win. Celtic could go ahead at the top of the table on goal difference. Shagger, we need you. I think Golson defended that with his arm. Yeah, Golson got in the way. We need to hold on, or our title challenge is over. As we're getting bodies in the way of our goal. Jesus, what's Scott McKenna? What a save! Rebound! Aberdeen in front! What a Scott Arfield! Got it done! He's gave Aberdeen a scoring opportunity that McGregor should have done better with! We might only be a point clear now. So only we preciously get the 3 points in the end. Down goes Alfredo! And Aberdeen have the lead at half time! Aberdeen! We're going to have to really work harder. Right guys, second half's on the way. Alfredo kicks off. As we have had it, we've had enough. We're ready, let's go. That winger looks for Alfredo Maleros, but nope. Aberdeen cuts it out. Here's hopefully good defending from us this second half, hopefully. Here's now Ryan Kent. It's Alfredo Maleros. That winger wanted it, but he didn't get there. Holding by Arfield. That winger. What a turn there by Alfredo Meleros. Oh yes! In the second half, Alfredo Meleros equalises 9 minutes into the second half. I'm very, very optimistic with the performance in this second half so far. Oh! Battered home! Battered home by Alfredo Meleros, who has troubled Aberdeen. He was sent off here last season on the second last week of the season in the split games. Here's Craig Bryson for the Dons. We're looking to get into the lead against Aberdeen after going behind at half time and then getting level straight away in the second half. Shagger looking to hold on. Hopefully Arfield gets it. Yes, he does. Tav's right up that line. That winger wants the ball and calling for it. Meleros will probably call for it in the middle. Here's Arfield. Tav. Davis is there. Fredo Meleros to Kent. Back into Fredo. Off the post. That winger. Oh! That winger. I thought he'd scored a goal to give us the lead. Going to rip off Ryan Jack for Joe Rebo. Aberdeen have brought on a sub 2. Our winger gives it into Tav. Finds Arfield. Well done, this is promising. You have to hold on now against Aberdeen or they will go and walk away with precious time. One Arfield, do you better with your legs.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Good save there by Shagger. At least it's Shagger knows this, and this is really important. At least it's Shagger believes being in goal. And we've got to hold on late on here against Aberdeen. Jordy Jones, we're going to bring him on shortly as it's really good in Aberdeen, drawing the game.
Towards the flank.
Oh, by Barisic. Davis. Onto Barisic.
Well, both sides.
For Ryan Kent. Good turn. It's Alfredo Meleros. Finds James Tavernier. Alfredo Meleros. For Kent. And here's Alfredo for the winner! Alfredo almost got the winner! But guys, we've drawn one on Aberdeen and I'm okay! Means we've definitely got to beat the Hearts. Aberdeen! Hold on guys, not a bad point here today. Our fans will head back to Ibrox, okay with that Alfredo goal, they'll do it, alright. How's Celtic got on? The guys Celtic have won 1-0, so Celtic are level with us, but they're ahead on goal difference. But it's very still how much this title challenge is underway as our season is going well. And the Hearts home game before the Sevilla home game. As Premiership form, it's going to have to be stuck in again. Come on, let's beat the Hearts. So guys, we've got a few changes to make today. Jordan Jones will be in over Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent can't believe been ruled out. Who cares? And guys, we're also going to actually rule out Alfredo Meleros today. No, we're not. We're actually going to rule out Connor Golson today. He's going to be a substitute for this game, so Katic can start. Hopefully Shooter and Katic can do well without Connor Golson today. Can we beat the Hearts? Probably yes. Let's go and get a result here at Ibrox. After that, it puts us in second. Let's take on Hearts. As the floodlights are on, once again, Alfredo! Since our team really needs it, Sitar is at centre-back tonight, and Nicola Katic, while Golson is a substitute, because Golson has to be rested for that Sevilla game. Level on points now with Celtic, after Celtic won at the weekend, while we drew in Aberdeen, even though we had late chances to win the game. Alfredo Moleros out to that winger. We're really going to have to get stuck in and demolish Hearts if we have any chance. Brandon Barker, I see, he's playing for Hearts in tonight's game against us, his old team. So we let him go to Hearts. Oh, unlucky. Bobby Samal with a save as we are off on the CR team move. How are you guys all doing today? This winger is superb, isn't he, guys? Ryan Jack now. Ryan Jack for Stephen Davis. Good effort. Arfield's our proudest midfielder. That winger. A long ball from Hearts is well cut out by Scott Arfield. We've got a bit of trumpeting going on here at Ibrox today. The Hearts fans have really had a good night, a good day out here so far at Ibrox, because they know we are attacking pretty well, but they know that their side are defending like a genius team. Free kick for James Tavernier, our captain, who's really capable of this season. Tavernier will get it short from Scott Arfield. A very attacking play. Back to Arfield. Yep, as Tab finds him. That winger. Davis. Through ball from him. Alfredo Moleros with a turning shot. But it's been knocked away, well cleared by Hearts. Here's Barisic, well in behind it. Davis. Arfield. Onto that winger. Tavernier. Right guys, just give it a minute, I'm just putting my controller charger. Right guys, we're back. Here's James Tavernier, brilliant from the right back on the wing. There, Moleros! Alfredo Moleros with a goal against Hearts! The assist from James Tavernier. Tavernier and Moleros have actually not assisted, I think, since the beginning of September, early August. That's impressive form for you as Alfredo loves a goal. Alfredo! 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 And I believe so much in Alfredo Moleros. Now the winger looks for Alfredo Moleros there. Oh what? Oh what? Oh what? Peter Haring takes aim at the challenge. Oh Jesus. Come on guys, can we do this? Break on and score number 2 just before the break.
Hearts seem to have chosen a tougher route with the middle. That was easily read and
Arfield, that winger, superb stuff. Tavernier. On by Alfredo there. Jones. Moleros will be a free kick to us, as we did score a free kick last season, but this season we haven't scored any of them.
Rangers with a chance here to increase their lead.
That winger. It's well shooting, but and one up at the break. Alfredo will do a goal. Great assist from James Tavernier. Looks at Tavernier, gets forward. He does well deserving games when he plays like he's a top team man in captain role. Yes, he is. One up and hot against Hodgson. Half time, Alfredo!
On the balance of play, they did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead.
Well guys, we're ready for Sevilla at the week and midweek. Just hopefully guys, it'll be a good game. Hello.
So far, it's been tight, it's been exciting. There's plenty for us to chew on during the break. Just that your break is very little.
Well on John Sutter. Well in there, Tav. From long ball from him to Jack. Now Arfield, that winger, pulls off his man.
Well played, he saw that coming. Coming into this game.
Brandon Barker. Oh! You want to have a swipe at him again?
A lot of credit for that. But Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were
Ryan Jack now.
timing of each were perfect.
Haynes Davis. Katic. Good to see him playing today in this afternoon's game.
Now the left-hand side, and the through ball is intercepted. Trying to get there. And it's played forward.
But oh! Come on, Katic, defend! Well done into Tav. Let's go, Arfield. Is that winger? Jones. Maleros. Finds a Barisic. Finds Jordan Jones. Deflected! Jordan Jones believes that went in. It's going to be a goal kick. Ryan Jack's going to be replaced by Hadji. Bring on Hadji in this game. But na na na, oh na 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 na. What a crucial result this is. Oh, here's Katic. He would love a goal assist probably. Finds Alfredo Maleros. Unlucky. Here's Jordan Jones. Attacks very well when he plays. He's already got 4 goals this season, Jordan Jones. Brilliant ball in from the Northern Irishman. Oh yes! And the Northern Irishman whipped in a dangerous ball. And the winger has I think his 5th or 6th goal for the club. He's been loving every moment. Great ball in from the Northern Irishman, Jordan Jones, near post, superb assist. Jordan Jones gets a superb assist as we are 2-0 up. We're going to now bring on Connor Golson, and we're also going to bring on Ryan Kent. Jones with a superb assist. On will come Connor Golson after being dropped out of the 11 tonight. Our box is happy and enjoying their afternoon. Hearts fans heading back to Edinburgh, not looking happy.
The kings of the late goal, they do it so often.
Hearts really have to improve their results when they play us now. Chipezu, one of Shagger's goal. We're winning 2-0 and Ibrox is very happy. Shagger looks like he's keeping the cliche ahead. That's to be a game. Hadji into Stephen Davis. To Alfredo Maleros. Finds Jordan Jones here. Jones has been brilliant with another superb. There was a great ball in this time from Jones. Davis. Arfield.
That there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's away! Out to the flank.
Spazanic.
Oh,
McGregor! And Shagger holds on for a clean sheet. And very nice from us today. Jordan Jones gets a superb assist. Man of the match today has been given to Maleros. Superb ball in it was too from Jordan Jones, who did play a great full night. Golson came off the bench tonight. Today, Celtic how they got on in their result. They won 1-0 at Livingston. They're still ahead on goal difference, but us and Celtic are well. What? I know what game. Right, time for Sevilla in the last group game of the Champions League. We need to win this to go through. If we do, I'll be very happy. Some of you guys will probably be very happy too.
We will Rosslad.
I know I can believe in the team tonight. Jordan Jones is going to be a substitute tonight, guys. And Connor Golson welcome him back in over Katic, as it is a big night. But actually Katic will be in, Sutter will be a substitute. Hopefully, guys, we can do this. We'll play Golson and Katic together in the last group game. Will do us our good opponents. Let's go and beat Sevilla to go through to the knockout stages of the Champions League. Can we do it? Yes, we can. I believe in the team tonight at Irox. Guys, we went out in the group stage of the Champions League last season. We were fighting to go. If we win this game tonight and the other dreams drew, we will be qualified. I'll be very happy with a very good result tonight. We've got to beat Sevilla or we will be out of the Champions League for the second season in a row in the group stage. And Miletos warms up and our team's back to normal. Number 11, our winger, scored for Jordan Jones to put assist at the weekend. Come on guys, European night against Sevilla live at Ibrox. As Golson and Katic are playing together tonight, as John Sutter is a substitute because he has played a lot of games recently, including for the Scotland team that I'm managing as well. But it doesn't matter as long as John Sutter is going to come on a little later. But that is our team news for tonight. Let's go and win this final game in the group stage. Can we be qualified? Yes, we can, and we win. Let's go. There's James Tavernier at winger. Peels his man off. Already there's Alfredo Miletos. Ryan Kent. Oh no! Sevilla left Ryan Kent so open for a 1-0 tap in, and that should have been it at Ibrox. We should have finished it.
Played out to the right.
Then he goes. Play on, that's it. Arfield. Tavernier at winger. Peels off his man once more. There's Alfredo Miletos. See Sevilla giving Ryan Kent a bit too much space here on the left. Ryan Kent round the goalkeeper. 1-0. And we're in front inside 15 minutes. Can we are going to be in the Champions League? And guys, Sevilla are letting Ryan Kent run into all sorts of space. And at this rate, we're in the Champions League knockout rounds because we're winning our last group game 1-0 after a superb 2-0 win in the Premiership of our hearts, and we're domestically growing our season. I believe we are Champions League holders. Oh, just wide of Shagger's goal. Shagger knows and believes in the premise in our Champions League season is never ending. We're 1-up already against Sevilla. Let's go, Tav. See, they're leaving our front free in too much space. Sevilla. They're giving Tavernier far too much space here on the right. Well done by Tav. Brilliant ball in. Unlucky Alfredo. Knocked away by Ryan Kent. Sevilla looking for the equaliser.
And he's away. And now they can launch a counter. Munir.
Well blocked. Oh, come on, Arfield. Oh, yes, Arfield!
Now the counter.
Alfredo. Kent's in too much space once more.
The referee has a flag raised.
Sevilla giving Ryan Kent on our front three far too much space. Our wingers are really operating like it's a European night, and it is. That's our winger. Will Alfredo run onto it? Nope. Sevilla are giving us too much space to actually attack into. As Tav unlucky in the air there. Can we win it with Katic? Yes, we can. There's Arfield. Oh, Jesus, poor pass. Don't let me. It's another good save there by Shagger. At least it's Shagger knows this is a big night for us, especially at our own ground. Well on Arfield. Tav. Arfield. Into that winger. Miletos. Kent's in too much space once more. Kent. This is too easy for Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent with the only goal of the game, guys. We're advancing. At this rate, guys, we are advancing to the knockout stages because Ryan Kent's goal. We're loving our European night back on game. Sevilla could be heading out, but guys, at this rate we're heading through to the knockout round of the Champions League this season. In my second season with Rangers, after last season we got put out from the group stage, but we're looking to avoid an equaliser from Sevilla here. Sevilla looking to equalise. Ryan Jack, well in there.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Tavernier brought him down. Tavernier ends up in the yellow card notebook. Come on, Mark in there. No! It's a VR level! We have to take advantage! What a second half so far from Sevilla. Here's Kent.
Perfect header.
Too much space Kent's getting into as we're running on the counter-attack. This is to dangerously put us back in front. If we do, I'll be happy. Ryan Jack. That winger. Oh, Fredo! But Sevilla have levelled up things as we were 1 up at half time. We're loving every moment of taking charge of Rangers this season. It's a corner to us. Didn't think it was a corner. I think it was I thought it was a goal kick. Here's Tav. Ryan Jack. What?
Very impressive.
Hold on by Barisic. Davis. Arfield. Tavernier. Arfield to Tavernier. Let's just silence the Sevilla fans who have made a big trip from Spain again.
Goes looking, and they can counter here.
Gonna bring on Hadji, we are. Hopefully he will come on shortly and just perform like we have to do this.
Oh, well intercepted, really.
Followed by Barisic. Davis. Arfield. There's a Fredo Meleros. That winger looks for it.
Good idea, just fully executed. Gets it upfield.
Coulson. It's up to him. Well won.
Here we go. One goal so far. Roddy Lopez.
There's Arfield. That winger. Alfredo was calling for it. Late stages, come on. Well won by Golson in there. Davis loses it, but Sevilla can cat it well in there. Barisic.
For a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last flick.
And we can go in the break. And Sevilla hopefully will leave our players unopen. We'll leave our players open. Kent. Meleros. Into Ryan Kent. Alfredo Meleros. Oh yes! Yes! Oh no! Sevilla are out! We are through! Alfredo! Alfredo! In this game, they should have let Alfredo run over! Right on the turf! Ibrox! Yes! We've done it! And our fans are very happy to really operate it! Guys, last season in the Champions League, we got put in the group stage. We just won the last group game to qualify for the knockout stages. And Meleros has just scored a 90. Meleros has just scored a 93rd.
I wish them the best of luck from here.
James Tavernier, captain. But Alfredo and Ryan Kent did well there, but at least Alfredo! Alfredo! So well done to us, and Tottenham have beaten Juventus. Juventus are out, and us and Tottenham are through. Very finish in the group to finish top of it after conceding a lot of goals. But guys, we domestically have deserved that group. I believe we were best. So guys, we've been given a job at Paris Saint-Germain. Leros is not my favourite player anymore, guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We're going to save it up there, but thank you.